Day to everyone. I am Jomar Redubla, a student of Doctor of Communication from the University of the Philippines, Open University. And of course, welcome to our dear professor, Dr. Alexander Flor. Welcome to my vlog. Today I'm going to present to you all of my reflections about the value, the importance of information and communication technology in ourselves and the nation. I have three important points. The first one is information is a fundamental building block of reality. The second, communication is viewed as interaction within a social reality and context. The third is information and communication technology has a transformative power towards social and economic perspectives. The first point of my vlog is information is a fundamental building block of reality. We are now in the age of information, and in this time, most especially during this pandemic, we need more information to consume to be aware of what is happening in the world, what is happening around us, which would also be the basis of the plans of the government to us. But information guides us and let us know the details of the phenomena in our community, nation, and again, the entire world. And this information can be taken from different news and media outlets. I would like to share my research from the author Maher. He emphasized that information itself may be loosely defined as that which can distinguish one thing from another, and it was earlier defined also as the difference that makes the difference. Thus, information builds only the ideal society, but its reality because of the data and realities present within the society. The second point of my vlog is communication is viewed as interaction within a social reality and context. Communication is known because of the purpose of processing messages, which is also to convey and transmit a particular message from one point to another point. But communication is not only about it. Communication is always about understanding between the two parties and, of course, interaction. And if these two things or important elements are absent, communication is considered unsuccessful nor ineffective. In interaction, communication tends to consider the different social realities and contexts of processing messages. This includes the concept of cross-cultural factors such as age, gender, religion, beliefs, socioeconomic status, sociocultural, and many more. The third point on this blog is information and communication technology has a transformative power towards social and economic perspectives. I think it is also obvious that ICT has contributed a lot in our society before and during the pandemic. And it's a big help now when we are recovering from this pandemic or this disaster. It's a big help in our economic growth and most especially in the field of education where I am also practicing. ICT has become a big help as mentioned in the education because the education realized the importance of ICT and the importance of it in the teaching and learning process. Before I conclude this, I would like to share with you some interviews or some insights I got from the perspective of religion, from the perspective of medicine and from the perspective of education. Please watch this.
ICT's greatest contribution to the church, in my opinion at least, has definitely been the the wide reach it has given to the church, especially in spreading the gospel, the word of God, in the sense that even someone who's never heard of Christ has can really know about him more. Even those who oppose him, like those who have different views, different religions, they become more aware of what the Christian message is. And that's, for me, that's the most beautiful thing about of ICT. It really helped generate a wider audience to the church. Places where before no man would have ended up. Yun nga, tipong sabi sa gospel is they have reached the farthest ends of the earth.
No, the healthcare industry has gone through many changes from the past decade. Most of these medical advancements have become possible with the help of information and communication technology, or ICT. The gap between patient and healthcare information services or providers have been bridged. So nowadays, medical history and information is more secured, accessible, and easier to update through online database and other platforms. Continuous technological development has also brought out high-grade machines and equipments which are vital in medical treatment and rehabilitation. So also, as we have better realized this pandemic, technology enabled people to seek medical advice through consultations, online consultations and remote health monitoring. So while in the educational setting, technology enabled remote instructions and learning through virtual laboratories or online lectures, video sharing, and virtual medical exhibits.
Thank you so much for those who participated in my vlog. To conclude, I have 3 points of realizations. The first point is that ICT must be understood first before maximizing its mechanisms and other opportunities that may bring. It means that ICT could give us a lot of ideas, knowledge, and at the same time, strategies on how to live meaningfully. But the thing there is, how are we going to use it and how are we going to maximize it? The second is that ICT has a transformative power. It means that ICT can transform our lives, and people should learn further on how to use it and why to use it. So it's also the point that there's also a need and a big impact and a big responsibility on how to utilize media and information and of course technology. That's why we also study knowledge management. And the last point is that ICT has a big impact on the economic growth of our society. Thus, we have to keep it and use it only for the betterment of ourselves, of our community, and the world. But take note, do not only use it for your personal purposes or for personal convenience. Thank you so much, and I hope that you learned something on this vlog. See you on my next vlog.